the ghostwriter of boxing. What's happening? Yeah, man, I just had to pull up real quick. And we going live, so it's a lot to talk about. Before we get into the topic, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Lamont Roach, formerly known as Lawmont Rats and Roaches. I'm gonna give a shout out to him for dropping the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Setting aside arbitration, coming like a stand-up guy. You know, still showing he got crudiness in him. Still got crudiness in him, but like, because the way he turned on Tank was crazy work. But he finally getting his hustle on. Whoever advising him, you know what I'm saying? Yo, salute to Doobie Jones. Salute to Charlie. What's good? Oh, Charlie saying shout out to Cromel Moten. Yeah. See, so yeah, I'm gonna come up on that. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I want to say, yo, I like what Lamont doing right now. Lamont Roach, as far as the way he promoting himself, he talking big shit, he acting like he want that smoke, and he actually going about it the right way now. Since dropping the lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? Since dropping that sucker shit, right? He's going about it the right way. Since putting down the video game, right? Then you got some hustle about you now. I'm gonna have to credit me and like everybody like me who was on his neck. Cause yeah, he was watching. He was watching. He seen it all. And he heard it all. Real talk. So he put down the video game and he got his hustle on there. He's on his grind. And I like what he's doing. And I got him in the pit bull fight. And I got that being a damn good fight. Yo, salute to Mel Car X, man. Yo, what up, OG? I hope you good. Just came back from the gym and I'm cooking up some nice and burning something green. Ha ha ha. Cooking up something nice and burning something green. That's what's good, fam. That's how we do. Yo, so what we gonna talk about? So right now, Melcar, I'm giving a shout out to Lamont Roach for like stepping up, dropping the lawsuit, putting down the video game and getting his hustle on. Cause he talking about he wants Subriel Matias after the pit bull fight. If he wins, so he trying to unify 40 right now. So he talking big talk. He talking big talk. And him doing that and keeping Tank's name in his mouth, he did I think he beat Tank. So he got it right. He got it right. If anybody got it right, I think he beat Tank. He gonna keep using Tank name for clout, right? He dropped the sucker ass lawsuit. He gonna keep using Tank name, but he's also about to fight Pitbull, a dude who Tank beat with one hand. A dude who everybody was trying to say gave Tank his toughest fight until Lamont. So that's a good matchup. Then he's calling out Subriel Matias. So I like that. I like that he calling out Subriel Matias. That's a solid move. That'll be another good fight. Straight up. Anthony Perez, what's good? You seen his head, you seen his head shit make Pitbull head look tiny. Yeah, you see, and like I wasn't capping. He can't wear hats. He can't fit a baseball hat cap over his whole head. He can't do it. He can't do it. RJ, what's good? Yeah, he finally stepped up. Anthony Perez, what do we say? That fitted was custom for show. Exactly. And you saw him too in the Astro Speed joint. That joint had stretch marks in it. All his hats got stretch marks, and he can't fit them all the way over his head. Facts. RJ say Pitbull stopping Roach. I don't see it. I got Roach beating him on the cards. I got to be in a hell of a fight. I got them standing in the pocket, playing catch and shoot, and I got Lamont Roach winning that game and catch and shoot. That's how I see it. Melcar X. I got to see how Roach handles Pitbull and looks at 140 before I think he beating Matias. Him and Matias would be a fire ass fight. Keeping it real, that'll be a fight. Like Roach can fight, and like instead of suing Tank, he needed to thank Tank for putting him on, because wouldn't nobody know he could fight if it wasn't for Tank. Real talk. Ryan Anthony, what's good? Norman can't outbox Haney. I got Haney running from him. I got Haney running, flicking that jab, pivoting, spinning, turning him the whole fight, touching all four corners of that ring, Slim. That's what I got Haney. I got Haney losing by decision too. Melcar X. Now it makes more sense what Roach meant when he said Tank was small, because he knows he can easily get to 140. Yeah, he can easily go to 40, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roach was like he was bigger than 130. Like he had the belt down there, but I think he more comfortable now going. I think 35 made him feel better. Going to 40 though, we about to see what's up. Ryan Anthony, Haney got a great jab. Haney got a good jab, especially if he throwing that shit on the move, right? And stop doing that bow and arrow shit. Doing that, right? Like Floyd say, you throw it from here, throw it from here, right? You catch it, you flip it, you throw it from here. You don't throw it like this. He got to stop that. Yo, DeWillie Thomas, what's good, man? What's good, DeWillie Thomas? Coming straight out the boot, man. What's good? Dominique, what's good? Lamont Roach, if he truly is stronger from the minimum weight cut, he's gonna catch and shoot. Yeah, he is. Counter and sidestep. Don't forget that uppercut will be there from Pitbull leaning in. Yeah, I got Roach in that. Yo, Neek, I got Roach in that. I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight too. It's gonna go the distance, and it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Ryan Anthony, T.O. versus Shakur. I got Shakur in that. I got Shakur outboxing T.O. I think Shakur is the superior boxer. I think T.O. is slick and he's dangerous. And T.O. does step up to the level of his competition. But I got T.O. in that. Anthony Perez, Norman going to KO Haney and step over him. I would love to see it. I just don't think that's going to happen. I would love to see that. I would love to see Brian Norman knock Devin Haney the fuck out. That I would love that, bro. Real talk. Tory Brown, what's good? Boots the best at 54. That remains to be seen. We gotta see how he handle Lima, and hopefully he fights Ortiz after that. And I don't want to see him ducking no more. RJ, Scoop, Pitbull getting him. Pitbull, I mean, like that's why I say this is gonna be a good fight. Uh, they're gonna be going blow for blow. They're gonna stand in front of each other, and they're gonna start throwing them things. It's gonna be a fire fight. Real talk. Melcar X. Damn, that Norman versus Haney and Benavidez versus Yard card is gonna be fire. Mason Noakes is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, we're gonna find out where Abdullah is too. We're gonna find out where Abdullah Mason is. And like that Benavidez Yard fight is slept on. That's gonna be a damn good fight, Slim. I got Benavidez Yard competing for a fight of the year. Real talk. I think that's gonna be a fire ass fight. Real talk. And Brian Norman and Devin gonna run. He gonna try to make it boring. He gonna try to make it boring. But I like fights like that. To me, it's an interesting chess match. Ryan Anthony, Boots versus Monster. Come on, you tripping. You tripping. Mel Carr. Pitbull has an underrated catch and shooting game. Yeah, Pitbull get his props. Pitbull is highly respected. So, you know, Ryan Anthony, Bivol versus Crawford. That's a good one. I take Bivol in that. I would take Bivol in that. That'd be an interesting, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I ain't got Crawford going to 75, and I ain't got Bivol coming down to 68. I just don't see it. Neek, what's good? Pitbull is smarter than what people think. He would be a good. It would be a good one. It's gonna be a fire ass fight. Trust me. Anthony Perez, Yard is going to be Benavidez's toughest fight. Every fight he's had at 75 been a tough fight. Every fight Benavidez has had at light heavy has been his toughest fight. So I don't expect this one to be any different. I got this one competing for fight of the year. I got it being a war. Straight up. Neek, Bivol wouldn't go down. Now, Bivol would be boxing. Bivol would be boxing. He would definitely be Crawford's toughest fight. But they're not going to fight. Crawford going down to 60. They have a game plan to get Crawford undisputed at 60, right? Because I forgot who he's fighting. The African brother. He's fighting the African dude and he's a unified champion. So he could become undisputed in 2 fights. Crawford could become undisputed at 160 in 2 fights. And I think that's what they're setting him up for. Neville, what's good? Vibes, Keyshawn versus Abdul. Yeah, that Keyshawn versus Abdullah Mason, that'll be lit. Like, I'm dying for Keyshawn to get off the bench. They got to let this man off the bench and let him get in there. You see, Tank is out. This is the perfect time for everybody to step up. Lamont Roach is playing the game correctly right now. Lamont Roach is playing the game like smart right now. He's on all the high profile social media influencers, right? He's getting the high profile fights. He's calling out the right names. Uh, Lamont Roach is doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what Keyshawn's supposed to be doing. Lamont Roach is in Keyshawn's division now. Shakur Stevenson is in Keyshawn's division. And Bob Arum got Keyshawn on the bench. Keyshawn got to start talking shit, man. He got to go back to the Keyshawn Davis we all know, man. He got to go back to crash out key, but not crash out key, but shit talking and backing it up key. He got to go back to that dude, man. He got to get off the bench, stop jogging on the beach, stop planting flowers and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Going to community centers and all this shit, trying to appease white people. He got to stop all that shit and get back to boxing. Bob Arum, I mean, like, I know you got Abdullah Mason, but you got Abdullah and Keyshawn. Like, run it, nigga. Run it. You got two prime time fighters up there. Run it. I know he crashed out, but run it. You gotta run Keyshawn too. Tank is gone, bruh. You gotta run it. Where we at in the chat? Where we at in the chat? Odin. Odin is saying Roach up next. Roach is putting out. He's having one hell of a promo campaign right now. Salute to Roach in his promo campaign. Real talk. Real talk. RJ says Keyshawn stops Roach. I agree. I think Keyshawn is the best at 40, honestly. I think he beats everybody at 40. And I'd like to see them let him off the leash so he can do that. Boom, boom. Yeah, Ryan Anthony Crawford going down to 60. They got a two fight plan to get him undisputed at 60. Abdullah stops Roach. Abdullah stops Roach too. I don't know if he stops Roach. I think Roach is a tough fight for Abdullah Mason. Roach is better than a lot of y'all think, bro. Roach is better. He just ain't got no knockout power. But as far as boxing skills go, Roach be boxing. He could box. Melcar X, your Scooter. I was watching the movie Him yesterday, and there was a question posed on whether you would rather never get tired or never get injured. For me, I think I would never get tired. Not sure though. I would go with never get injured. Honestly, real talk. Ryan Anthony, Keyshawn, Duck, and Shakur. Come on, man, stop. It was Shakur's idea that they should never fight. I showed y'all the video. That was Shakur's bright idea. Keyshawn asked him, "What's up?" Keyshawn walked up to him and said, "You know the day is coming. So what we gonna tell him?" Because basically he's saying, man, if we gotta do it, we can do it, right? It was Shakur's idea. Like, nah, we ain't gonna fight. So I mean, that's what that is. He playing that like extra friendly shit. He know what's up. That's the thing. Boom, Ryan Anthony, y'all, you got Roach beating Pitbull. Me too. Odin, Abdullah got to get a jaw. Pause. I don't even play that pause game, man. You ain't got to say no pause with me. Like, I understand what you're saying when you say it, right? Like Cam and all them Harlem niggas started that. And yo, the pause game is so bad right now, right? They don't even understand how it got niggas' minds so fucked up. Niggas, it go down to cereal now. Niggas won't even eat Honey Nut Cheerios without saying pause. Niggas can't eat Honey Nut Cheerios without saying pause, bruh. It's out of control, bruh. It's getting out of hand. Salute the Millen Films. Let me see what's up here. Boxing with two folks. Salute. Damn, why I don't be getting the notifications? Man, I don't know, Slim. You two be funny like that, man. You two be funny like that. Real talk. Ryan Anthony, Jake Paul versus Tank. I got Tank in that. If it's a real fight. But he gotta take it serious. Real talk. RJ, Honeycombs, right? Yeah, yo, real talk. Like the pause game gotta stop, man. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just too much of an OG. I know what people mean when they say what they mean, and my mind don't go to that. My mind doesn't go to that unless it's just crazy work. You know what I'm saying? But they taking it to everywhere. Everywhere. David Lynch, what's good? Salute, King. Boom. Nick saying Abdullah Mason is another Sean Porter. Y'all just don't see it yet. Sean Porter had a hell of a career. He fought everybody. Boom. Neville, what's good? Shakur and Keyshawn too close. They'll never fight right now. Uh, that's corny though. That's corny. Like right now, if anything, Keyshawn needs to call Shakur Stevenson out to save his career. Shakur's the biggest name who done stepped up to 40. Time to call that nigga out, Slim. Time to call him on his bullshit. And sorry, man, if you were 40, you were op. We played this game at 35. We ain't playing this game at 40, Slim. Real talk. I can give Trumel Sutherland a shout out for possibly coach of the year for the youth under 18 boxing. Yeah, that's Shakur's uncle. That's Dirt. It's my nigga Dirt. Yeah, yo, salute the Dirt, man. Yo, RJ, Tank already in Roach and Jake Paul head. Too much Tank going to their body, just like he did Roach. Yo, he'll kill that nigga to the body, Slim. Oh, guess who pulling up? Hope this nigga don't start freezing me up. I added you, man. Where you at? I added you. Click the link again. That was Zara Brooks Multimedia. I tried to add you. Click the link again, Slim. Click the link again. Shakur will still be at 35. I mean, he's trying to step to 40. Keyshawn, for the sake of your career, you got to call him out on that. You petition for the T.O. fight, and you tell this nigga, like, listen, we played this game at 35. We ain't playing this game at 40, Slim. Like, real talk. Zaya Brooks Multimedia, where you at, Slim? You trying to come in. You trying to come in. Where you at, Slim? Anthony Perez calling him out. Mr. Freeze, there you go. RJ say, I'm taking Tank. RJ say, I'm taking Tank by TKO. Boom. Neville Porter. Oh, Shakur, your cousin? Shakur, your cousin? I told y'all, yo, coolest people fuck with me, man. Y'all know I be telling the truth about y'all peoples, man. It ain't mean-spirited. I know Shakur is that nigga. I ain't got him beating Keyshawn Davis or Tank. Real talk. I got both of the Davis boys giving them problems because his hand's too soft. He can't keep them niggas off of him. And Keyshawn is way too familiar with that nigga. Hey, yo. Boom. Yeah, yo, Neville, salute, King. That's what's up, man. Salute. Yeah. Yo, Teach, what's good, man? Shakur, Shakur's the answer to the title. Shakur got next. We gonna see. Cause I like the way Shakur got confidence in himself. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I like when he said fuck the fans. When he said fuck the fans. Boom, boom. Oh, Dirt, your cousin. That's what's up. Yeah, Dirt, a real one. Anthony Perez, salute. Both Davis boys KO Shakur. That's what I got happening too. Yo, Zara Brooks Multimedia, man. Yo, I think you might be fucking up the chat right now. You got to get next to some Wi-Fi, Slim. You got to pull up on some Wi-Fi, my guy. Yo, slide out the chat real quick because we can't see you and we can't hear you. Yo, if you can hear me, get out the chat real quick, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, get out the chat because we can't see you and we can't hear you. Yo, how do I boot this nigga, Slim? Hold on. Yeah, remove guest. There we go. Bam, we back. Did I freeze up any? Hope I ain't freeze up any. Zara Brooks Multimedia, get to some Wi-Fi, Slim. I know you on the road. Yo, Ryan Anthony, what's good? Yeah, it's Wi-Fi slow, man. It's Wi-Fi slow. Boom. Yeah, good. I ain't freezing up. That's what's good. JC, I got a theory on Tank PBC situation. Let me hear your theory, man. Let me hear your theory. Because y'all heard my theory. Floyd Mayweather, who is part owner of PBC, been sabotaging Tank since he left Mayweather Promotions. Boom, boom. David Lynch. Anthony Perez says Zeb's still on 3G. Hilarious. David Lynch said he got that cricket phone service. That nigga got an Obama phone. Yeah, you can't be doing YouTube live on the Obama phone, my nigga. First of all, it's tapped. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, it's the worst service you can get. Ryan Anthony, Mayweather makes money. Does he? Does he ever? Mayweather laid out the game plan to these young niggas, man. Tank is following Mayweather's mentorship. That's what he doing. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Mayweather's so petty that if the Tank and Shakur fight ever does happen, Floyd Mayweather's going to be in Shakur's camp, teaching him everything he knows about Tank Davis. Mark my words. If that fight ever happens, 3 to 4 years down the line, if it happens, that's what's gonna happen. Tank, Floyd Mayweather's gonna be in Shakur Stevenson's camp trying to help him beat Tank Davis. That's how petty Floyd is, bro. Real talk. RJ, Keyshawn should fight Barboza, Santiago, or Jermaine Ortiz. Now he need to fight Shakur, bro. He need to petition for the Teofimo Lopez fight, and he need to go for the biggest names. Go after Lamont Roach. Go after Subriel Matiz. Go after Africa. Go after everybody at 40, but you start with your homie. Because why? Why do you start with your homie? Because that's going to bring all the attention back to you. If he jumps out there and starts talking shit to Shakur Stevenson, that'll be the best promo ever. Because everybody's going to chime in on that. That's going to create maximum engagement. Yo, Youngtown Records, what's good? You say sabotage, I say protect. Floyd's so good, he know all Tank's weaknesses. Real talk, he do. Floyd, if anybody knows how to beat Tank Davis, it's Floyd Mayweather. That's a fact. Like Floyd, a boxing savant, a boxing genius. Real talk. RJ, Floyd already showed Tank the tricks of the trades of elite boxing. It's over with. He didn't teach him everything he know because he never believed in Tank. Floyd Mayweather never believed in Tank as an elite fighter. He always thought Devin Haney was better. He thinks Shakur Stevenson is better. Real talk. There's a lot of people he thinks are better than Tank. And why? Because he sees how to beat Tank. Real talk. Boom, boom. Anthony Perez, Floyd gonna tell Shakur to come in 3 pounds heavy. Shakur ain't gonna play that game. Shakur ain't gonna play that game with him. Boom. Yeah, he did that for Devin. Like, that's how petty he is. He helped Ryan beat Devin. Floyd already showed Tank. Oh, yeah, we read that. Anthony Perez, Keyshawn versus Puello. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Teofimo, Neville. Teofimo needs to fight Tank. Who you got? I got Tank in that. I got Tank knocking Lopez out. Why? Because Teofimo Lopez get hit too much to be fighting like a knockout artist like Gervonta Tank Davis, a boxer puncher with a granite shin, and who's accurate as shit with them punches. He'll put T.O. to sleep. Real talk. Salute to the Sosco factory. What's good, man? Floyd is a boxing genius, but he can't. But he can't. No one who wants to know. No one wants to be like Floyd. Can beat Tank. No one who wants to be like Floyd can beat Tank. Floyd is a boxing genius, and in his mind, he knows how to beat Tank. He just needs somebody to carry out the plan and execute the plan. But Floyd knows how to beat Tank, bro. He really does. Boom. Ryan Anthony, Mayweather, Haney is better boxer than Tank. So you saying when Floyd when Haney was with the Mayweathers, he was a better boxer? That's what Floyd believed. That's what Floyd believed. Floyd believed Zombie Haney was what's next. Him and his dad believed that. Boom. You see. Mayweather said Haney a better boxer than Tank. Yeah, I know. I've been telling y'all that. RJ, Shakur ain't fuck with Tank no matter what Floyd and Bud tell him. Ain't no way to keep Tank off of him. It's going to be like Ghetto Fights, Volume 2. Yeah, I got Tank. Yeah, real talk. I don't think Shakur got the tools to beat Tank, and it's because of his hands. I think his hands are too brittle and frail to beat Tank Davis. Like, real talk. I think he has the skill to outbox and run from Tank Davis for 12 rounds, but I don't think they're gonna give him the fight like that. They're not gonna give it to him on the cards if he fights Tank the way he fought Edwin De Los Santos. That's in my opinion. That's why I don't think he beat Tank. Because if he fights with ultimate, if Shakur is on his ultimate pedal game, run and pivot, and you know what I'm saying, going back in straight lines, that jump back and keeping and controlling the distance like he do, and avoiding Tank at all costs, they're not gonna give it to him. They're not gonna give him that fight on the cards, in my opinion. Why? Because the only dude that could put up the money that can make that fight happen is Turkey Al Sheik. And we already know what he feel about that. He called that shit Tom and Jerry boxing. Even though us boxing fans know he's boxing. So if things were fair, Shakur has what it takes to outpoint Tank and run from him for 12 rounds. He could possibly do that, but they will not give him a fight if he fight like that. Just my opinion. David Lynch, Tank got the best team in boxing. Yo, he got the coolest motherfuckers in boxing. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Calvin and Kenny, I rock with them brothers, man. Straight up. Sosco Factory, what's good? He knows how to do it, but nobody is accurate enough to carry out the plan. Facts. And you right, Sosco, because he could tell you how to do it, but ultimately, these niggas ain't Floyd. You right about that. He could tell. I think Keyshawn Davis will be the closest one to giving Tank a problem. But I think if that fight happens now, Tank got Keyshawn. Tank got it. But as time goes on, and if Keyshawn keeps whatever he had, like I seen somebody in the chat say he had the glow, right? If Keyshawn is able to regain the glow, he's a dangerous fight for Tank Davis. Real talk. But I ain't got him beating Tank Davis right now. Anthony Perez, I wouldn't be surprised if Tank moves up to 47 after he KO'd Jake Paul to fight Devin. Wow, that'll be good. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. I like to see that. I don't think Tank going that route. I think Tank might go back down. I think Tank is eyeing that Monster Inoue fight in a couple of years. In my opinion, I could very well be wrong though. RJ, Floyd and Bud gonna be trying to jump Tank after he sleeps Shakur. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. David Lynch, Shakur defense is no way like Floyd defense. No, it's not. Like their defensive styles are very different. Facts. Very different. Floyd could more so stand in front of you and you won't be able to touch him. Like he's catching everything you throwing. And that's the genius of Floyd. But you know, Floyd also was a part of that Sweet Pea camp. You know, that Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker camp, where they was in the pocket. They was in the pocket with you, you know? He learned a lot from Sweet Pea. He learned a lot from his dad, from Roger, and from Sweet Pea. That's why Floyd's the GOAT, bruh. Floyd is the greatest boxer of all time. Facts. Facts. That's right. In that phone booth, Mason. In that phone booth, Ryan Anthony. In that phone booth. JC, what's good? I think this Jake Paul fight will fulfill Tank's financial obligations for his contract with the PBC. But Tank is still probably under contract with the PBC for years, and the PBC doesn't have a network. That's why I got him going to the WWE personally. Like y'all think I'm crazy. I think he goes. I think he copies Mayweather. I think Tank wants his own jet. Tank wants a jet with his name on it. He wants that type of money. I don't know this to be a fact, but this is what I believe. I think he is such a student of Floyd Money Mayweather. Like we saw the joint. Y'all seen the joint when he was on Floyd's jet, all up in Floyd's face, giggling and shit, laughing at Floyd's corny ass raps. Right? I'm the Don of this shit, the LeBron of this shit. Like, and Tank up there, hee. Y'all seen that? Tank won a jet. If Tank want to get a jet, he got to go to the WWE next. Because why? Because he needs a fan base to pay for that jet. And they don't got to like you. They just got to know you. And even if they hate you, that's even better. So if Tank builds like a huge following of haters, that's money all day. Money all day. And like, so let's go to the title of this video, right? Everybody you see on the thumbnail, all of them are going to be bigger names. Everybody. Abdullah Mason, Emiliano Vargas, Lamont Roach Jr., Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Boots Ennis. Like, all these niggas are going to be bigger names. All of them. Monster Inoue. So, when Tank comes back to boxing, fresh off the Jake Paul fight and the WWE Logan Paul WrestleMania, whatever the fuck, right? He's a megastar. A megastar if you play his cards right. He got to play his cards right. I know Calvin watched the show. So Calvin, let that nigga know, man. Let him know he got to play his cards right. Ryan Anthony, Jake Paul is money. That's a money fight. That's why he in it. Boom. JC. All right, let's hear your prediction. I predict Tank will fight for the crazy bag on one of these streaming platforms like Twitch. Wow, that's interesting. With a promoter taking 15% of the top, Tank going independent after this fight. That'll be kind of dope, JC. See, I like the way you think. Casual boxing talk, man. We got business entrepreneurial mindsets over here, bruh. I like that. So you saying he'd hook up with like Aiden Ross or somebody? Because for real, if Tank fighting like Tank don't gotta fight boxers no more to get money. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true, bruh. So yeah, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. You know, fight Rajah Jackson, nigga. Fight Rajah Jackson. Tank versus Roman Reigns next in the WWE pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Tank is not down for boxing right now. He's joined the circus. Gervonta Tank Davis has joined the circus. So that's going to leave room for real boxers to build a name up. This is actually a really good time in boxing. With Tank in the circus, everybody else's favorite fighter, all these young niggas got a shot now to get that attention on their name. Scooter Davis. You know what I'm saying? All y'all youngers got a chance to come up now, man. Real talk. Life is good. Salute, King. That's what's up. Boom, boom. That's right. Yeah, let them know, Ryan Anthony. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Real talk. Yeah, so Tank versus Andrew Tate. Bruh. Tank versus Andrew Tate is a mega fight. Is a mega fight. I ain't gonna hold you. Tank versus Andrew Tate's a mega fight. Not for real boxing fans, though. Not for real boxing fans. But for all these super casuals, because you getting all them racist ass Tate fans who would love a chance to hate Tank, right? And Tank will bring all these black people, right? Who just fuck with him for no reason, just because. Real Tank versus Myron Gaines. Let's see that. The buck broken fed tether, Myron Gaines. Let's see that. Tank versus Andrew Tate. Let's see something like that, right? Let's go all the way to the circus with this nigga. Real talk. Smash up the likes. Let them know, man. Sosco Factory, what's good? Imagine if Shakur tried to stay in the pocket with Tank. Ooh, that'd be nasty. That'd be nasty. He not surviving now the accuracy and power. He wouldn't. And like we know on casual boxing talk, Tank gets his knockouts not from power, but from accuracy, timing and speed, and proper placement. That's how he gets his knockouts. He's a very accurate, short arm, big head motherfucker. Real talk. Neville, what's good? I wish they would not worry so much about staying undefeated and go back to the fighting the best. I agree, man. Them was the days, bruh. I'm talking Duran, Sugar Ray, Hearns, Hagler types of shit. Yeah. But maybe Turkey is gonna get these youngins on that type of time. Cause with Tank in the circus now, and Turkey being the biggest bag in town, and Turkey likes good fights, I think we might see that, Neville. I think we might see that. Real talk. Yo, Victor, what's good? Welcome back to the party, King. Big motherfucker salute, man. The Ghost Rider of boxing. Shout out, man. That's what's up, King. Salute, man. Much respect, Vic. Ryan Anthony. Shakur got a high IQ. Yeah, Shakur, if we talking boxing, so if we talking boxing, right? Shakur's name is in the top 5, bro. Boxing. Like Shakur, Bivol, Terrence Crawford, Gervonta Tank Davis. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, he boxing, right? He not just punching. He gets his knockouts from skill, right? So, I mean, like, we got elite, like, Shakur is up there. Boxing, we talking just boxing and sweet science. You can't disrespect Shakur. You can't. You can't. You could talk about his hands. You could talk about his lack of power. You could talk about his elusiveness, right? But you can't say the boy can't box. You can't. You can't if you say Shakur can't box, you're just hating. Real talk. Oh, Bivol beats Crawford. I agree. Bivol too big for him, man. Arms too long of a reach and too big for him. 175 is a reach for Crawford. Neville, what's good? I believe so. They need to take it out. They need to take it out the country and get rid of this type of and get rid of that type of bag they can't turn down or run from. They can't. Like everybody hating on Tank for the Paul fight, right? All of y'all favorite fighters would do the same thing. Everybody's favorite fighter would stop what they're doing to fight Jake Paul. They damn sure would. Because the money's too ridiculous. You got to take that money. The money is ridiculous. Ryan Anthony, Bivol can go down to 68. I think he'll hurt himself going to 68. He need to stay right where he at. 68. He would get more knockouts at 68. But I think that weight cut would take something out of him. Life is good. They want Bud to fight Usyk and Fury next. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Yo, but like I think Bud going down to 60. I think he's aiming for undisputed at 60. He does that, you got no choice but to put his name up there with some of the greatest of all time. If Bud becomes undisputed at 60, his name is in the same conversation with Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. Like facts. His name is in them talks. Real talk. Undeniable. Undeniable. Ryan Anthony, Benavidez versus Canelo is never happening. That fight ain't happening, bro. Sasco Factory, David Benavidez. David Benavidez is like, I got that Yard Benavidez fight. If y'all came late to the show, Yard Benavidez is my pick for candidate for fight of the year. I think it's going to be a war. I think it's going to be a classic. And then he's on to Better Biev, which I think will be another classic. I think Benavidez is going to wreck shop at 75. I think like they're going to, and those dudes all fighting each other too, by the way. So like Neville, 75 is a throwback division because don't nobody be ducking smoke at 75. Boom, Sasco Factory. Benavidez is about to go on to the greatest run in this era, 75 heavyweight. 75 to heavyweight. Yeah, but let's not act like he got dangerous fights. Yard is a dangerous fight. Better Biev is definitely a dangerous fight. And Bivol is dangerous because Bivol could outbox him, in my opinion. I got Bivol over David Benavidez. I got Bivol beating him. And David Benavidez, my boy. I just don't think he runs the table at 75. If he does, if David Benavidez can go to 75 and run the table, he's definitely a bad boy. I got him losing at least one of them fights though. Boom. Millen Film, salute. You think Lehman got a chance against Boots? If Boots come in there fucking around, he do. But I think Boots should beat him. Ryan Anthony, Turkey wants Crawford versus Benavidez. I'm Bud. I'm not taking that fight, bro. That's a setup. Benavidez is definitely a setup. Crawford versus Hamza Shiraz. That's gonna be a setup, but not like he gonna get beat up. It's a setup because that's Turkey's guy. I'm not fighting Turkey's guy if I'm Bud, especially after what he did to Berlanga with that suspect hand wrap. That hand wrap was sus. That shit was sus. He was throwing it. He was throwing that left like he had an egg weight in that glove. He was so confident in that left. He just wanted to keep launching that shit. Like for real, bruh. Number 9, what's good? Salute. Boom, boom. Yeah, Ryan Anthony, Turkey does want great fights. I give him that. He's still a casual. He did not worry about how niggas fighting and just write the checks for the big fights. Stop trying to tell niggas how to fight. It's boxing, Turkey. You know what I'm saying? I want faces smashed. I want to see jaws broken. You want rock'em sock'em robots. You want MMA, right? This is boxing, bruh. It's boxing. What Shakur Stevenson was doing was not Tom and Jerry boxing. He was boxing. It's boxing, Slim. If you want him to stop doing that, cut the ring off on him. Cut the ring off on Shakur and make him pay the price. Real talk. Yo, Maddie, that's real. Turkey is definitely a casual, bro. He's a casual. Turkey belong on the show, man. We got to get Turkey on this motherfucker. Casual boxing talk. This right up his alley. But he a super casual, though. We got a little bit more knowledge than Turkey about boxing, right? Even though it's casual boxing talk. Turkey belongs on casual boxing talk, man. Real talk. Boom. RJ, Canelo going to stop Hamza Shiraz. You think they're going to fight? You think they're going to fight? I think Canelo about to retire, bro. Real talk. I think Canelo about to hang up the gloves because he can't take another loss. Like we don't want to see him go out like Roy Jones, bro. We don't want to see Turkey. We don't see Nello go out like Roy Jones. If Roy Jones retires as a heavyweight, he's the greatest fighter of all time. If Roy Jones had retired after he won the heavyweight championship against Ruiz, he's going down in history as the greatest fighter of all time. We'd still be talking about him to this day. People would be like, nah, Floyd, you ain't no Roy Jones, right? But he didn't know when to stop. He didn't know when to stop, Slim. David Lynch at 18 by 18, yeah. And I'm cool with that. So if you want to see more engagement and more mixing it up as the promoter, don't tell niggas how to fight. Do shit like an 18 by 18 ring. Do shit like a performance bonus and a knockout bonus, right? Incentivize them mixing it up. Yo, Joaquin, what's good? Salute. RJ, that AI turkey video, that AI turkey video you got of Turkey and Alvarez Ramirez. Oh, you know that joint? Yeah, when Turkey was the pimp. Turkey was the pimp. That shit was hilarious. Milky Way. Yeah, we never answered the question. What type of pimp was Bill Haney when Bill Haney was pimping? What movie pimp was closest to Bill Haney? Like I say, I think the dude from that video, the Blackula pimp, you know what I'm saying? You got to have vision, Willie. You got to have vision. I think that was the closest one to Bill Haney, man. Your favorite barber, what's good? Salute, man. Joaquin, what's good? Haney with the hammer. He might KO Norman. Haney ain't KOing nobody, man. Haney ain't had a KO in almost a decade. It's been almost 10 years since Haney had the KO, man. What was that, 2019 or something? When was it like 2019? We're coming up on 2026, man. Yeah. Life is good. Canelo wasn't stopping anyone throwing one punch in a round. Yeah, Canelo's done, bro. Canelo need to hang it up. Need to hang it up. Like, go out with your loss against another Hall of Famer. You had two Hall of Famers. Somebody had to win. Somebody had to lose, right? Go out like that. Go out on top. Because Canelo, you still going out on top as one of the greatest fighters of all time. The greatest fighter out of the country in Mexico, bar none. Life is good. How long I'm going to be on? I don't know, man. I'm probably giving myself like another about 20, 30 minutes, maybe longer. It depends on how I get into the flow. Boom, boom. Why can't? Canelo's cooked. Yeah, bro. RJ, Norman got dropped by a delivery driver on Top Rank. I mean, anybody can get hit. Anybody can get clipped on any day. Real talk. Norman is dangerous. You say what you want. Norman is a dangerous fighter. Boom, boom. Ryan Anthony, Bill Haney on YouTube Live. Yo, tell that nigga to pull up. Tell Bill to pull up. Oh, your favorite barber. Bill was Kangaroo Pimp on Captain Kangaroo Pimp on Black Dynamite. Oh, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. There's no more selling drugs in the black community. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the black community. Yeah, what was that nigga name? That nigga was hilarious. What was that nigga name? Because he would sing when he said his name. Chocolate Honey Way. What was that nigga name, bro? That nigga was hilarious, man. Oh, man, I forgot that nigga name. Man, that nigga was hilarious. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community. Oh, that was Bill. Oh, shit. No, Captain Kangaroo Pimp was a different one. Captain Kangaroo Pimp didn't talk. He just had the hair. Shit was hilarious. Boom. Get Tank and Bill on here. RJ, I would love it. I would love to get them on the show, man. That'd be lit. That'd be lit. That actually, them niggas should come on here because that should be entertainment. Because Bill know I'm coming at him. I'm coming at you, Bill. I ain't pulling no punches, Slim. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be entertainment. You need to pull up. Because Bill gonna be trying to come at me. You know what I'm saying? He run with the police, so you gotta watch how you come at Bill. He run with the police. Bill is known to set niggas up. Bill Haney is known to set niggas up. Just you know that. You know that. Real talk. Oh. So yeah, with Bill on here, we get 500 likes easy, man. Easy. Like if Bill come on here, that show will be lit. Cause you know we both gonna be going at each other. We gonna be talking big shit. Real talk. I'm gonna ask him about him setting up Brian Norman Sr. Cause he set Brian Norman Sr. up big time, bro. That was classic. That was some COINTELPRO shit. Real talk. That was some straight COINTELPRO shit. Bill motherfucking Haney. Pimp of the year. Players ball Haney. Yeah, so your favorite Bob, you thought that was Captain Kangaroo Pimp. Nah, it was because remember it was a dude that was singing, but Captain Kangaroo Pimp didn't say no words. He was just dressed like Captain Kangaroo. Black Dynamite's a classic, bro. Yeah. But yo, man, so y'all tell me though, like, because that's a good question, like we starting the show with. Which one of these young fighters would step up and do the most? I think Shakur actually has a chance if he continues fighting. I think as long as he avoids Keyshawn Davis, Bob Arum is doing boxing a disservice by keeping Keyshawn Davis locked away. He's doing a huge disservice to boxing. Boom. Yo, Ryan Anthony, I would shout Bill out. Like he followed me on Instagram. I tag him on every video I do about him and Devin. Devin Haney blocked me. Devin Haney, them videos be pissing Devin Haney off. That nigga blocked me. Tank train in South Florida now, Scoop. You got to pull up on him. Yeah, I should, man. I'm trying to get Calvin to pull up on the show. Me and Calvin talking back and forth. You know, they in training camp right now, so I got to see. I just got to, whenever he say he ready, he'll pull up. Yeah, but yo, I love when I pulled up on the Rise podcast and talked with Calvin, man. Calvin, the real one. Yeah, you ain't gonna get Bill and Calvin on the same show. Like Calvin don't fuck with him. Calvin don't fuck with Bill. Yeah. We live and in effect, man. We live and in effect. Hey, so let me ask y'all something. I'm doing this take right here strictly because I'm about to do a short about it. What if I told y'all probably seen the video I put out there. It didn't get a lot of hits though, right? Against All Out Sports. What's good? Do y'all remember when Tank took a knee against Lamont Roach? Y'all remember that fight, right? When Tank took a knee against Lamont Roach and then went to the corner, stuck his head out of the ropes, called Calvin up, had Calvin wipe his face, and he gets back into the mix, and Lamont Roach is pissed. He's storming down, cussing out the referee. All right, I got conspiracy theory for y'all, right? When and where else did that happen? Because that happened somewhere else. Yep, that exact same thing. It happened somewhere before. Before that, before Tank took that knee, that same scene played out. Do y'all know where? I'm gonna give y'all a minute. That same scene when Tank took a knee and went and got his face washed and came back to the fight, right? Y'all ain't gonna believe me when I tell y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. Against All Out Sports. This is it. It happened in the WWE. The exact same thing when Floyd Mayweather fought the Big Show. The exact same thing happened. It was like it was a reenactment when Tank did it. Conspiracy theories, right? Conspiracy theories, right? All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all how it went down. Floyd Mayweather fought the Big Show. He caught the Big Show with a two-piece, right? Then he was like, hold up, stop the fight. He walked over to his corner. He called over his corner boys. He got his face washed. And he went back to the fight. Big Show was pissed. The exact same scene happened on the WWE. Conspiracy or coincidence? Conspiracy or coincidence? So I put a video out about it. I'm about to put another video out about that. I put a video. It did okay, but it didn't do like my normal videos do. Real talk. When Big Show fought Floyd in the WWE, the exact same thing Tank did with Lamont Roach, Floyd did with the Big Show. The exact same thing. He stopped the fight, went to his corner, wiped his face with a towel, and went back to the fight. Coincidence or conspiracy? Coincidence or conspiracy? I'm telling y'all, bro. And see, and that right there, once I seen Tank take the knee, I was like, this nigga's gonna go into wrestling. I put the videos out side by side, right? If y'all notice, when I put that video out, I started doing videos about Tank going into wrestling earlier this year, after the Lamont Roach fight. I started doing that. And everybody thought I was crazy. Your favorite barber. I bullshit you not, yo. On God, bruh. On God, bruh. On God. Floyd did it first in the WWE. Floyd stopped the fight to go to the corner, called up his cornermen, washed his face, went back to the fight. I swear to God. I swear to God, Floyd did it first. And so when Tank did that against Lamont Roach, he reenacted that whole scene. Conspiracy or coincidence? He reenacted that whole scene from Floyd versus the Big Show. And I'm only doing this take right now because I'm going to cut a video to it and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to put them side by side. They're going to be doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing. All right, remember I told y'all. Julian Tejada, what's good, man? Just came back from school, man. Hey, yo, them sucker niggas that tried to jump you, they ain't a problem no more, Artie. You took care of that, right, Jew? You took care of that, right? Them suckers tried to jump you, you handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all part of being a young man. I've been jumped a few times, bro. Just all a part of growing up, make you stronger. It takes away the fear. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get that shakiness about a fight. Getting jumped, take that out of you. Take that out of you. Real talk, especially if you was able to hang. Real talk. RJ, Joe Rogan. What's up with Joe Rogan? Boom, boom. Let me see. Against all odds. So with that being said, are you suggesting that Tank is going to pull some WWE shit and forcing it in the future? I think Tank is going to the WWE. I think, yeah, I'm foreseeing into the future, bro. I see him going into the WWE strictly because in the Lamont Roach fight, he reenacted the same thing Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd didn't take a knee, though. Floyd just stopped the fight and walked to the corner. So Floyd stops the fight, walks to the corner, calls up his crew, washes his face, takes a sip from his chalice, right? Gets back to the fight. Big Show is pissed. So instead of running to the referee, Big Show runs and beats up the dude that gave Floyd the towel. Boom. Boom. I'm telling you, it's timestamp, fam. It's timestamp right here. I'm telling you. And I'm doing a short to show y'all side by side. What Tank did to Lamont Roach, Floyd did to the Big Show. The exact same thing. Cornermen came running up with the towel the exact same way. Wiped his face the exact same way. Stopped the fight the exact same way. Went back to the fight the exact same way. Yo, RJ, y'all gonna see it, fam. Side by side, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. Conspiracy or coincidence? That's all I'm saying. I seen that shit. I'm like, man, I seen this somewhere before. You know me, I went to YouTube, typed it up. Where did I see this before? Oh, shit. Floyd Mayweather did this shit. When I saw Tank take the knee and go get his face washed, they didn't disqualify him, I said, where have I seen this before? This shit looked very familiar. So it took me a couple of days. I went and typed it out. I went searching. And then I said, hold up. No, he didn't. Hold up. I went looking. I typed it up. Floyd versus Big Show. I said, I be goddamn. I said, I'd be goddamn if Floyd Mayweather didn't do this shit first. Bruh, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, bruh. Real talk. What do you say? What you say, RJ? Do a short of Tank's body work on Roach too, since everybody sleep. Yeah. Everybody, yo, Tank gonna kill Jake Paul ribs if the fight is real. If the fight is real, and like I feel good because he's taking it serious. He definitely looks like he's taking it serious against all our sports. Uh, be as though you said that I can see him going to the WWE, considering that he's even taken a Jake Paul fight, which, in my opinion, is not traditional boxing, but more like on the grounds of some WWE shit. That's exactly what it is. Like everybody, I've been calling this shit a circus fight the whole time. I just say he got to take it seriously because of the size advantage or disadvantage. You have to take that fight seriously because Jake Paul can hurt him on accident. So it's got to be a real fight from Tank's ass. It means you got to go in there and whip his ass. Your favorite barber. I think that was a coincidence, my nigga. I think Youngin thought he was still fighting Lamont in the amateurs. Okay, I'm just saying, when I put it side by side, your favorite barber, it's going to be the exact same thing. These niggas did the exact same thing, but Floyd did it first. Yeah, that's right, yo, Ryan Anthony. If Jake Paul hits Tank, Paul is over 200 pounds. You got to take that shit serious. You got to. Boom, boom. Yo, Clifton Dennis, my favorite Haniac. Welcome to the party, brother. That's what's up, man. Hey, Clifton Dennis, we just finished doing, I finished telling these dudes about something that Tank did in the Lamont Roach fight that Floyd did in the Big Show fight. It was damn near identical. Damn near identical. And then you realize why Tank didn't get disqualified. Because Tank should have got disqualified for that shit. Tank definitely should have got disqualified for that shit. Real talk. Real talk. Jay. Jake ain't got nothing for Tank. Skills pay the bills. In the street fights, too. Fuck size. Bruh. Jake. So I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, right? And y'all know, man, y'all been in scraps before. You fighting a dude that's bigger than you and an athlete, that's always a dangerous fight. I don't care how much skills you got. I don't care how much skills you got. It's a dangerous fight just off the size and the fact that he an athlete. Now I ain't saying it's like a big dude who like just can't even walk up one flight of stairs without stopping and sweating and shit. You could beat that nigga's ass. Niggas like that are cake. They soft, right? They soft for real. You could dance around them, light their ass up, kick them in their kneecap. They going down. And when they go down, they don't get back up, right? Niggas like that don't take care of themselves. But if you fighting a big athlete, though, this nigga can bounce like you. This nigga can swing power like you. He may not do it as skillful as you, but he's still dangerous. But when Tank pointed out the flab under Jake Paul's arms, I didn't notice that at first. So I go back and I'm watching. He was basically saying Jake Paul had liposuction. Jake Paul had liposuction. That's a liposuction thing. You got flabby arms and shit. So Jake Paul may not be as in shape as he appears to be. And if that's the case, Tank really needs to rip his body to pieces. Ryan Anthony, he's a hard puncher, especially for his size against a smaller dude. He's definitely going to be a hard puncher. Yeah, you got to take Jake serious. You got to take him as a threat. You got to treat him as such. And that's how you beat him easily, if you treat him as a threat the whole time. You got to treat him as a threat, bro. Definitely Tank's most dangerous fight. I know it sounds funny to say, but not because of skills, because of the size disadvantage. Yeah. Yo, Ryan Anthony. I know Crawford said he's too big, but Crawford also hates Tank, bro. Crawford don't like Tank, bro. He'll shit on Tank anytime he get a chance to, bro. We talk about niggas he don't like. He really does not like Gervonta Tank Davis. He don't like him, bro. Like, you could tell. You could tell, like, real talk, bro. Bud Crawford hates Tank Davis. Yeah, you can't even put it no other way. He hates Tank Davis. He don't like the nigga. It's really that simple. He gonna shit on Tank anytime he get a chance to. Crawford is gonna be praying that Jake Paul hurts Tank. He's gonna be the happiest nigga in the country if Jake Paul drops Tank Davis. Nobody's gonna laugh harder than Terrence Crawford. He's gonna love that shit. Favorite barber. Like we said weeks ago, Tank has to take this fight serious. Younger has too much to lose, way too much to lose, bruh. Way too much. It's like that's why, and that's another reason this is the most dangerous fight. He can't afford for Jake Paul to get lucky. He can't afford for Jake Paul to get lucky because his reputation's on the line. And Jake Paul is a troll. Jake Paul lands one punch, he gonna tell the world he beat Tank Davis's ass. You gotta beat this dude's ass. Pepper Perk. Funny name, bro. Bud said he don't like Tank out of his own mouth. Real talk, he don't like the dude, man. He don't like the dude. RJ, that's why Tank gonna make Bud and Floyd jump him, man. Jump him. Fuck the haters. Yo, real talk, bro. Like Floyd never liked him. Floyd only knew he could make money with him. Floyd never liked Tank. Never believed in him, never liked him. RJ, Jake Paul ain't too serious of a fighter. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, but the size though, bro. The size is what does it. The size difference is what makes this a dangerous fight for Tank. Shakur don't like Tank. Shakur think like a stick-up kid, like I be telling y'all, right? It's more so Tank don't like Shakur. Tank don't like Shakur. I think that's what it more is, right? Because in Tank's mind, he took Shakur under the wing. He gave Shakur a solid game, kept him from signing to Floyd Mayweather Jr. He was sharing with him what he was going through with Floyd, how Floyd got him evicted for Christmas and all this shit because his daughter was Snapchatting him and all like this. And like, I don't know, but looking at Shakur's reaction, it looked like Shakur smashed Shorty, man. Looked like Shakur smashed Floyd's daughter. It looked like they're around the same age, you know. He's a pretty boy. Hey, yo, Neville, did Cool smash Yaya? Is that one of the main reasons Shakur didn't sign with Floyd because he smashed Yaya? Because Shorty was rocking with Young Boy, she was Snapchatting Tank, got Tank in all types of hot water, right? And when Najee asked Shakur, because you know how I be watching the videos, right? I be watching them with a different context of what happened, right? When Najee asked Shakur, why didn't he sign with Floyd? Shakur started laughing. He was like, I'm a real nigga, yo. I'm a real nigga, yo. What does that tell you? Real nigga to real nigga. By him saying that, I'm thinking he's saying he smashed his daughter so he couldn't sign with him. If he got Tank evicted and shelved because she was Snapchatting, imagine if he smashed, right? Shakur probably smashed. So I'm thinking Shakur smashed. Tank gave him like the 411, like, listen, bro, you smash Shorty, bro, don't sign with this nigga if you smash Shorty, bro. Let me tell you about this nigga, right? Shorty Snapchatting me. This nigga put me on the shelf for 8 fucking months. Got me evicted for Christmas, bro, off of Snapchat. And you smash, nigga, don't sign to that nigga Floyd. I'm telling you, little bro. I'm telling you, little bro, don't sign. And Shakur did not sign. And that's all speculation on my part. But I think Shakur smashed. I think Shakur smashed his daughter, bro. And I think that was one of the main reasons Shakur didn't sign to Floyd. Because Floyd's plan was to bury Tank and sign Shakur. Floyd fully intended on that. Real talk. Just my opinion. A lot of speculation in there. But I watch all the videos and I edit the joints. And I be catching shit. Like Calvin asked me, he said, man, how you be knowing this shit? Coach Calvin Ford asked me to my face, how do you be knowing this shit? I said, I edit videos, coach. He don't believe me. He said, nigga, you got a crystal ball or something, bro. How do you be knowing this shit? I edit videos, coach. That's how I be knowing. I just edit videos. And like, when you edit videos, right, you look at all the footage. I mean, you look at all the footage, because you got to scrub that shit to find the best takes. And so if you're watching all the footage from everybody's video, you're getting all different angles. You're hearing everything everybody said. You watching everybody around them, facial expressions and reactions. You hearing the tone at which they saying shit. You catch all of that shit as an editor. You become very observant of that type of shit. That's how I be knowing this shit. So, like I say, I don't know, but just judging off reactions and how people react in life, I think Shakur smashed Shorty, man. And that's the reason he didn't sign to Floyd. That's just my opinion. Yo, Ben Baker, salute, King. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, so I'm telling y'all, with Tank joining the circus, it's going to be really good for boxing. It's going to be great for boxing. So we got Tank in the circus. We got Turkey Al-Sheikh putting up super bags for big fights. We're going to see these youngins mix it up. So by the time Tank come back to boxing, nothing but big fights. Everybody going to have a name. Abdullah Mason going to be a big name. Shakur Stevenson going to be a bigger name. Hopefully Keyshawn be back. David Benavidez going to be lit. Like, it's going to be lit, bro. This is all great for boxing. Clifton Dennis. Tank respects the sport and his opponents. And Tank respects the sport and his opponents. And he has fear of being knocked out or embarrassed. Facts. He does, bro. He does. He said that. That's his biggest fear. He'll take this fight seriously. That's just how he's weird. I agree. Clifton Dennis. Nail on the head, Slim. Nail on the head. Tank's ego, and he really does respect the sport. He not gonna let Jake Paul pay him to lose. If he does, I'll be very disappointed in the brother. Real talk. Life is good. Scooter, have you heard Boots Ortiz get past these fights? They will fight in 2026. They need to. They need to. Turkey, make it happen. Turkey the plug. Put up the bag. JC, what weight Tank coming back in boxing? It depends on who he want to fight. I think my personal opinion, I think since he's trying to copy what Floyd did, the Money Mayweather routine, he'll want to fight the biggest name in the Asian market. Who's that? It's Monster. It's Monster anyway. And I think he'll try to pull Monster up to 30. I think he'll try to fight Monster at 30. And I think Monster would take that fight if Tank has been out of the game for 2 years. Because that'll be his best chance and his biggest bag. It's his best chance to beat Tank, and that's the biggest bag he ever gonna get in boxing. Just my opinion. Boom. Life is good. I wish the greats of yesterday would sit down with these fighters and tell them not to be afraid to lose. Real talk. We all lost except Floyd and Marciano. Facts. Facts. All the greatest fighters took L's except for Floyd and Rocky. Real talk. Real talk. But I think the Turkey bag is gonna make that happen. Turkey could actually make that happen. If Dana White stays the fuck out of boxing, right? Turkey's gonna put up big bags to make these fights happen. Clifton Dennis, Slim, who you got being the man when Tank gone? Who's gonna last? I think Keyshawn Davis has the biggest potential, but I don't know how this layoff is affecting him because he looking kind of like spaced out. He looking like he on psych meds right now. He looking like he trying to be a black hippie or some shit. Like, he need to chill the fuck out. Let me see. Inoue can, but he don't want to come to America. Mason, we about to see what Mason made of. I want to see what Abdullah Mason can do. Like, I really do. I think he has that potential. I think Emiliano Vargas, if he starts mixing it up and getting some good fights, he got potential to blow up too. He could be the next Ryan Garcia. Real talk. With actual skills, though. He could be a Ryan Garcia with superior skills. It's a lot of names that could blow up. It's a lot of names that could blow up. David Benavidez, fighting at 75. He could become a megastar. I mean, some names. Moses Atuma, if he fights Alexander Usyk and beats Usyk, he's a star. He's a 20-year-old superstar, heavyweight. Yeah, so it's once Tank joins the circus, it's all up for grabs at this point, Clifton Dennis. Real talk. Will Mason still be undefeated? Will Keyshawn Davis still be undefeated? Will Shakur be undisputed? Shakur is like that, man. Like Shakur's biggest problem is casuals don't want to see him fight. He boxed too good. He's too good at the sweet science, and his hands are too frail. So Shakur could get away with what he's doing if his hands were stronger, and he was doing what he was doing at 26 and 30. At 26 and 30, like y'all can say what y'all want. Cool was fucking people up at 26 and 30. Wasn't until he came to 35 that all the bullshit started happening. So I don't know. Like it's up in the air, Clifton Dennis. Everybody got a shot once Tank joins the circus officially. RJ, yeah, anyway. Anyway, got to come to America to do it though. All his fights are entertaining as fuck. He come to America, Bam Rodriguez. Like if you're gonna stay at the low weight, fight a Bam Rodriguez. You know, it's some names out here. People can do it. Boom. RJ say he gonna be at 160 probably for the Jake fight. In the WWE, he gonna have a serious camp to get to 130 for anyway. For sure. Yeah, he would have to. I think, but Inouye's his biggest money potential as a fight. He'll make more fight at Inoue than he will fight Shakur. And I think he's motivated by money. I think Tank's sole motivation is money. Why do I say that? When he thought he was gonna get a super bag from the PBC because of the Amazon deal, he wanted all the smoke. He said, "I got out 7 fights. I'm doing 7 more fights just to get this money." They said they're gonna pay me more than Floyd. Bring him on. Bring him on. He named names. He had a checklist. He was calling niggas out. And when all that turned out to be cap, he wants out of boxing. Somebody lied to him. Boom. He all about the money. He all about the money. Yeah, yeah. But yo, man, it's been real. I'm at to pull up. I'm at to pull up. I'm at to roll out real quick. I'm gonna do my best to pull back up. Life is good. Life is good. Made me promise not to tell y'all that. So I'm gonna do my best to pull back up. Maybe do it up all night. We're gonna see. But salute to everybody in the chat. May God bless everything you do. May all your moves prosper. Real talk. May you gain nothing but wisdom and enlightenment. Peace.